So what we have here is a reproduction of a 1920s 045 style guitar. This guitar was built at Kovacik Guitars in over 2018, delivered in 2019. It is made of Brazilian rosewood back and sides. This is old stock Martin factory rosewood that was obtained probably 20 years or so ago from Mike Longworth, who many people would recognize as the factory historian and the author of the Martin History book, the first Martin History book. The rosewood is beautifully quarter sawn, very narrow and straight grain, both on the back and the sides. And one of the things that makes this guitar particularly special is this top. The top was acquired in 2017 from Matt Umanoff. When Matt Umanoff's store closed, Matt cleaned out his basement of all kinds of stuff that had accumulated there over the 50 years he had been in business. And among the things that were cleared out were a lot of old Martin factory parts that he had obtained in his time in business. This top was one of the things that came out of that basement. The top, when I acquired it, had been joined and rosetted and had an original factory marking down here on the lower bout of the top that said 1/28, and it was marked in pencil. And for anyone familiar with Martin tops and Martin parts, Martin has marked tops at the factory with the size and style of the guitar that the top was intended for during production for almost its entire history. And if you see tops that were never used on guitars, they'll have that marking. And the size, the 1 was a reference to the size of the guitar. The 28 that was on this top was a reference to the style. Now this top, having been for a style 28 and having this wood marquetry rosette with a pearl center ring, dates the top to the mid-19th century, because style 28 had a pearl rosette up to the mid-19th century at Martin. And when I acquired this top and the top rosette, the purfling lines, the gauging of the purfling lines, the number of lines, and their pattern was compared with photos of original style 28 rosettes from the mid-19th century. It's a perfect, absolutely dead perfect match. So the assumption is that the rosette is original as opposed to having been installed at some later time, and that the top more than likely is in fact from the mid-19th century. So it makes this top really, or it makes this guitar kind of an unrepeatable project. And so the back and sides are old Martin. The top is 160-year-old Martin top, and all of the specs of the guitar from the late 1920s. See, it has a late 20s style pyramid bridge, no pick guard. The late 20s style 45 fretboard inlay. It has a Martin style torch on the headstock. The tuners are Waverly Reproduction tuners made by Antique Acoustics, or made for Antique Acoustics, Blazer and Hanks in Germany. The only real minor departure from style 45 specs is in fact the rosette, in that because this was for a style 28 as opposed to a style 45, the innermost rings next to the pearl are dark as opposed to light. They don't have it does not have the light ivory strip on the inner edges of the pearl, like a true style 45 would. But it's a minor issue, and certainly when we acquired this top, decided that it was of little to no consequence, and there was really nothing else to do with this top except build the fanciest thing we could build with it. And so that's the guitar. So to hear this guitar, you can go to the website, which is www.guitarrepair.com, where we're going to have some sound files posted, and you can go to the YouTube channel, the Kovacik Guitars YouTube channel, to see some video and hear some audio of this guitar being played.